Genetically modified organisms. So first off, we as a sophomore class have been assigned a challenge that allows us to use a method known as a 7-step process to be able to solve an issue that is occurring in our community. The problem that I chose, as you can see, has been genetically modified organisms or genetically engineered crops. I had chosen this issue due to many topics that somehow correlated with GMOs, such as the semester that we had spent discussing food production systems. We had been discussing food production systems in class when I began to think throughout the process. What if we were to enhance the food production system so they may produce larger crop yields? So I decided to look deeper into this, and I came across the topic of GMOs. And throughout my sophomore experience at bioscience, this idea of GMOs opened a new world of information about what we consume that I hadn't even known existed until I looked further into this process. For step 1 in the 7-step process, we had to find a problem that was occurring in our community. So the first thing I did to find the problem was to research all aspects of GMOs and decide which topics seemed most fit to state as a problem. As I was doing this, I read a couple of statistics stating that as there is a rise of farmers switching to GMOs, there is also a decrease in the amounts of traditional farmers. I found these statistics to be interesting, so I decided that would be my general problem statement. The next thing I had to do for step 2 was create a mind map. During the process of creating the mind map, I was a little lost because I hadn't been able to fully remember what we had done during our freshman process using the mind map. Because of this, I had asked for some assistance with Washburn and Cameron. So after I got the assistance, I was able to create my mind map. My mind map is essentially my generalized problem in the middle, with my 4 drivers on the sides. My 4 drivers are ease of modification, misinformed individuals, mass production, and profitability. For each driver, I listed 5 whys, and for each driver, they have different 5 whys. But at the end, I put a list of stakeholders, but the list of stakeholders that I created goes for each of the drivers, because for each stakeholder that I created, I kept in mind that each driver should be able to apply for that stakeholder. Next, we had to work on our step 3 of the process. In this step, we had to envision a world without our problem. In my case, a world without GMOs. My vision takes place in the near future, about 10 years or so from now. In this vision, our population is drastically lower, yet the health of our planet have increased by then. The reason that the population had decreased had been because the lesser amount of crop yields. This then caused most people to end up dying off by then. But because of this, our planet's status has increased due to less pollution caused by human beings. So I see this as a better solution because it will help the sustainability of Earth in the long run. The next step that I had gone through was step 4. In step 4, we had to contact different organizations to see what they are doing to be able to stop the problem that is going on. The organizations that I had found had been GMO Free Arizona. GMO Free Arizona had been contacting local stakeholders and holding potlucks to be able to inform them of the dangers and benefits of GMOs. After that, I had looked at the root cause, and once during looking at the root cause, I had been able to deduce that this problem isn't just affecting Arizona, it's a worldwide problem. And there are multiple organizations that are going against these GMO producers because of the issues that are revolving around their GMOs, mainly legal issues. I started on step 5. Step 5 was how I was going to accomplish my goal, or my strategy. My strategy was to display as much information as I possibly can to the public and inform them on the benefits and downfalls of genetically modified crops. The resources that I would need would be the internet and laptop, as well as paper to create flyers in front of the public. I had completed this task with Abel at the academic once we grouped up. We had administered multiple surveys, and we ended up getting positive feedback. The last step that I had to implement was my step 6. During my step 6, me and my recommended so what do you know about GMOs and organisms? We did this by creating a website. Do you know how much percent of the market beef and creating containers that turn it on? Do you have any estimation and how much it contains? This allowed people to be somewhat what percent of cows are GMOs and more GMOs, and we gave anything to our website, which had more information on GMOs and organisms. That's how we implemented our steps. Have you ever considered what hormones are in food that you eat daily? How much of the food that you consume contains others such as hormonal spikes and electrical implications? Do you think hormones lower the age where teens start going through puberty? If so, why? If not, can you explain why you think that? So to clarify, we believe that have you had any health issues caused by consuming hormones? How do GMOs benefit or contradict farmers' ways of life? How do you think they contradict their way of life? Do you agree that organisms and plants would be modified, should be modified? Have you ever tried to eat organic food and get to know that there are too many hormones in beef already? More information about this was to show what do you think about eating hormone-induced beef? Thank you for your time. Our step 7, we have a reflection of our step 6. Our step 6 were about feeling accept because interacting with organizations that were already meant for this problem. Even though we didn't interact with those organizations, we did make an effort to distribute information on GMO throughout the general community. So therefore, our step 6